Is Arise work from home chat support jobs really a great way to make money on your own terms, or is it a waste of time? My name is Michael, and many of you have asked me about this platform, so I decided to take a closer look, and in this Arise work from home review, I will show you all the details, both the pros and the cons, and then you can decide for yourself whether this is the right opportunity for you or not. So let's start by going over the basics of what Arise platform is, and it is a platform where clients can come if they need help with support jobs, and then Arise can put you in contact with them, and it's something you can join from more or less all countries, and then you can potentially start working from home. But let's go a little bit more into details about how this would work, what you will actually be doing, and then I'll also show you some earning examples. So one good thing that I think Arise offers is the flexibility to work kind of on your own term, because you can schedule work around your life, as it says, because you can work from home, and you can see, for example, how it works is that they are a platform that puts you in contact with well-known brands that then need customer support services, and then you can do that from your own home. Of course, depending on the job, you might need to sit there at specific times because they can't have like a chat support that is just like on and off there. They need to know when they have people working. So there are some things like that where you can't work completely on your own terms, but you can kind of be a part of setting your own schedule, which is definitely great. And the great thing about something like Arise, instead of finding a chat support job on a specific company website or something like that, is that here you are connected to more different brands, which can give you more opportunities, more flexibility. But of course, you do need to have a place also where you can sit, work focused, where it's fairly quiet, so you can actually talk to people, or chat support. Sometimes that's also what it is. So that's just something you need to consider also. But let's take a closer look at what type of jobs and the pay you can also expect. So Arise shows some of the clients here you can see that you potentially can work with, but they also do have more examples. If you come, you can see some of them you can go, you can see also where they're available. So you can see like some of them online virtual you can do from more different places. There are some of them that are located in specific locations, so you can see all this here. But if we just see, for example, this one here, customer service opportunity, so if we just click that as an example, if we scroll down, then you can see, for example, this one is 10 pounds per hour, and then you can read all about the description there. And what's important to understand, that this is not an offer of employment, right? You can apply, you are still applying for jobs, so just because you sign up and try to get the job, there's no guarantee that you will be accepted. But I like that you can go and you can very easily read what is expected, what you need to do. Some of them will require certain skills, some of them will not, but that's something you just need to look through yourself. And if you look through them, you can see there are different salaries depending on where you live. And depending on the job, for example, one here is up to $18. This is actually the highest I've seen, is up to $18 per hour, but it is realistic to find some jobs. Of course, you see it's also 9 to 18, so it doesn't mean you will necessarily get 18 even if you get accepted. That will of course depend on your experiences and your skills. However, one thing that's important that I have noticed in all of these job postings is that it says like you don't need any specific degree. That's of course great, but you need to invest in yourself and work hard, because to service a client through the Arise platform, you must pass a series of assessments and pay for and successfully complete a virtual certification course. So you need to be able to actually pass this course, but not only that, you also need to pay for the virtual certification course. They do not here say how much that is, but that's something you need to be aware of, that they are actually charging that. I find this a little bit strange, because you are going through them and then they're charging you for an assessment to then give you jobs. It's, I haven't seen that on any other chat support platforms that puts you in contact like that. So that's just something you need to be aware of. So you need to be dedicated and know you can actually do this to do something like this. Also, you see, you must speak, read, and write in English and French for this particular one. So, but that's just for this job. But this one with the assessment, I have seen this in the description of all the postings that I have seen. And also the certification course can be as short as a few days or up to 6 weeks depending on the complexity of the client program. So I'm assuming you actually will not get paid during the training. They do not write anything about that, but from how they write it, I assume that's the case. So you need to be aware for most of the jobs, it can even take up to 6 weeks to get trained once you have even been chosen. Then you also need to pay for a certification course and go through that. So it's not easy to get started for sure. And that's definitely something you need to be aware of. But let's talk about how you can then get paid so you can also find out if it even offers options like that you're interested in. So when it comes to getting paid, I just want to make it clear that this is, of course, depending on the exact job. There are different ways to get paid. Of course, you can get paid in cash, but the exact options can vary from job to job. So I can't say anything particular, but it's not like there's a payout threshold. This is a job you're actually getting. So it is like salary. You will likely get paid weekly or bi-weekly or monthly. That all depends on the task. That's something you would have to agree with the employer. So just wanted to make that clear. It's in most cases not as such a Rise that will pay you. It is an employer. They're kind of like just connecting you. So as you can see, a Rise does have some customer support job where you can work from home, but it also has some disadvantages. The advantage is, of course, that it works with several well-known brands, so you can get in contact with more different companies. The disadvantage is that the certification course can take up to 6 weeks. Also, you have to pay for a certification course, a virtual certification course. So you need to be dedicated and know that this is really what you want to do. If you want to know more about it, I do have a written review of it on my website. I'll leave a link to that below so you can go check that out. I also do have a list of the best chat support jobs you can do from home if you want to see alternatives or if you want to apply for different ones at the same time. I'll also leave a link to that below. Also, if what you instead are interested in is to create a full-time online income where you can work truly on your own terms, where you're not dependent on getting hired by others and where you can really make your own schedule, then you can, for example, start your own online business. That's what I have done. I do have some more information about the exact steps that I've taken to do that. I'll leave a link to that below, but that's only if you're willing to actually put in the time and effort to build your own online business. If that's what you're going for, you can check that out through the link. But no matter what, I hope this video helped you, and if it did, make sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.